Hey, hey. Hello. Well, okay. Let's see now. The date today, I think, is like something like November 12th, 79. I think that's what it is. November 12th, 79. And I haven't made a recording in like a long time. Excuse me. Just gotta turn these up here. And turn that back down a little bit. Okay, great. Now, uh-huh. I guess I should say that I'm pretty drunk. Or else I wouldn't be making this. And, I got a job at Dum-bum-bum. And just a minute. I've been working at since, well, today's Monday. Yesterday was Sunday. The day before was Saturday. Now, a week ago from that Saturday, I started there. And the first thing I remember was like walking in and thinking I knew everything, like I knew it all. And I did, man. I knew the whole operation there. And like I knew, the whole bit. Now, I remember thinking, maybe that's a good on history, I don't know. I remember thinking that this one girl, Birdie, she's 17, I found it. I'll try to relate the whole situation to you. To me. Turn that up. Right. Okay. Hello. Sounds better, right? The first day I was there at work. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do some different situations there. Okay. Now, first day. No, it doesn't work. First day at work. I walked in, like I knew what I was doing and shit. And I felt pretty good, because I knew what was going on. And I could do all the shit they told me to do. And the first day there was this girl walking down the aisle, she's like 16, 15, 17. And right away, like I looked at her. How's it going? I said to her. And she smiled, how you doing, kind of thing. And it's been developing, And I'm gonna ask her for a phone number. I'm gonna ask her out. That kind of scene. But man, like I've been thinking about her a lot. Birdie, Berto. That's her name. Birdie for short. But I felt like tonight was a good night to make a tape, 'cause I'm plastered, I guess. I called up, it's crazy, man. I called up, Mitch. The fuck is that? Wait a minute. Anyway. That must be the cat. It is the cat. So I called up Mitch. And I said, "Hey, Mitch, do you think you could bring me home a 6-pack of beer and I'll pay you Wednesday?" And he said, "I have no money. I'm broke." And I know he's bullshitting, And so I said, what about Lori? What about Lori? And he said I gave her my last $9 so she can get gas in my car. Now, I said, well, what's the number? And he gave it to me. So I tried to call her back right after I hang up. And it was busy for like 3 minutes. And finally I got through to her. And I said, Lori, can you lend me $5? So I thought me and Matt could get some beer, And she said, I can't loan you $5. Mitch said, don't give me any money. I said, what do you mean Mitch didn't? Mitch said, don't loan me no money. And she said, then she says, well, he said, I'll leave it all up to you. And it's like she gave me some money. She says, I'll give you $2.50. Because like I says, well, if you can't give me 5, how about $2.50? And she said, yeah. Alright, great, solid. So I went over there, I said, I'll come over and get it. And I said, I really appreciate it. I thank you. And as I drive up, and I pull up and I stop, I see Mitch running into the just as I'm driving up. So I get out of my car and I walk in the door, and there's Mitch and Lori like hush hush and really secret, talking silent. And I walk in, I know that Mitch is saying, don't give it to him, he won't pay you back, and all this bullshit. So Lori's got $3 in her hand. She gives it to me. Solid, great. It's fantastic. And I said, I'll never forget this. I said, thank you very much. So I went over to got myself a 6-pack of Miller pints. And I'm drunk, I came back and I got drunk. And now let me see, this girl, Birdie. I've been getting very positive vibes from this girl. We get it. It's all been very service, her service and my service. It's great we had today off. Like, she wasn't in work today, and I wasn't at work today. And it's really great, because give me a chance to think some more and get drunk tonight. Now, I hope I can see you tomorrow without being sloshed. Let me take a sip off of this beer here. By the way, this tape, I got this tape here, and I thought it was like me before, like recording and shit, but it wasn't because I played it and it all came out like music backwards. So I figured, well, I couldn't find the tape I was working on, so I said, what the fuck, So I decided, what the fuck, I'll play it on this one, I'll record on this one. Anyway, that means so anyway. So anyway, what? I've been out of work for a week. Fired me. They says, I called in sick Thursday and Friday. I remember Wednesday when I was leaving from work, me and John left together. John was like more or less the assistant manager, kind of, sort of. And when I left from work, Lynn was there. And she was saying, see you tomorrow, fellas. And I said, I hope so. She said, what? And I said, well, I will be there tomorrow. That kind of bullshit. I was just joking around and shit. So we left, and Thursday I was sick, man. I couldn't go into work. I might have been hungover. I probably was, but I was sick too, and there's no way I could have gone to work that day. So I called in sick. Everything was cool. And then Friday, man, I called in sick too. I was sick Friday. And I called in sick. I was probably hungover again then. I was sick, but I got drunk. And so I called in sick Friday. And it was like, I can't come to work. That kind of bullshit. It wasn't bullshit, though. It was truth. And so I called in sick Friday. Then about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I got a thing over the phone, telegram on the phone. And it goes, because, Cameron Hughes, yes, I'm Cameron Hughes. Will you accept this telegram? You just say, I will. Because of your tardiness and your absenteeism, we can no longer employ you in our place of business. you've been very tardy and da-da-da, and you've been fired, more or less. So, I've been fired, from there. So I looked around for a while, finally found a job. I've been working there, so working pretty good, I've been having a good time. Good people there. This chick Birdie, man. I hope she never sees me like I am right now, because I'm all fucked up. Not even stoned, man, I'm just drunk. When I'm drunk, look, listen to me now. When I'm drunk, man, I'm a different person. I'm not even man anymore. I'm just fucked up. We got a cat. The other day, man, we got a cat. There goes the man again. We got a cat. Steve brought home a cat from his girlfriend's sister. His girlfriend's sister got a cat someplace, and they couldn't keep it. So Steve said we'd take it. And we got this beautiful black cat with this little spot on his chest, and it's white. And the rest of it's black, and I says Shadow, Shadow, that's the name of the cat. We gotta name it Shadow. And Steve said, no, he's got the white spot on his chest, we can't name it Shadow. And finally we agreed, And now its name is Shadow. It just turned out that way. It was like 2 days ago we got the kitten. It's like 2 months old, it's a kitten. So it's Shadow it is. And I'm gonna listen to this tape pretty soon to see how fucked up I am. But I'm in love with this girl, Birdie. I got a job at I went to my parents' house. I was talking to my aunt pretty good. And I figured, like, she's an old lady, and, like, she has nothing, she sits at home, watches TV, and goes to work, period. So, like, coming to my house is like a treat, I was talking to her a lot, trying to really talk to her, make her feel good, and I think I did. And I hope I made her happy. I really hope I made her happy. I think I did, and I hope I did. She asked me if I was on dope, and I said no. Well, she was talking about drugs. And I said, well, I have a good head on my shoulders, And I look around, and I see what's going on, and I try not to get involved in something I can't handle. That's what I told her, And so she probably figures I do some drugs, but not a lot of drugs. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. So, it's pretty cool, So I had a good time talking to her, and Nana was down. She was gone for a while. Like, I talked to her for a little while, and then she was gone. Didn't have a chance to talk to her, really. She was gone already. I think I changed a lot since last time I talked to her, and that was like 3 years ago. And she has too. She's thinner, man. She's dying. That's it. But she's still alive. I don't want to say on this tape. She's still alive, and I love her, man. I love her. And I love and someday they're gonna die, and I'll have this tape, and I'll be listening to it, and I'll be thinking, wow, I really love them, and I really think I do. I just turned 20, and I'm kind of old, in a way, mature, and I do love them. I'm definitely drunk. I'm gonna play this back and listen to it, and then I'll talk again, alright? I guess, as far as the tape goes, I'll be right back. But as far as I goes, I'll be listening to it first, and then I'll be talking. So, like, all that kind of shit, and see you soon.